Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 9. It's Disagree to Agree, and we have a special guest today. We're your boy Josh, your boy Jeff, and the special guest is Nicole. Talk to him a little bit about Nicole. Talk to about them.
Hi guys, my name is Nicole. I own Brows by Nicole L here in Brookfield, Connecticut.
Yeah, so let's give a round of applause to her, Josh, for having here. We're actually really excited to have this person as a special guest, and yeah, we're gonna get into what we left off in episode 8, and it was about friends ditching the other friend for a guy or a girl.
Wait, so I'm gonna have to say, as you see, we're in a different location. We're actually here at Brows by Nicole.
Yep.
Beautiful location.
Switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, switch it up a little bit. So we're here in her space. I think it was a nice touch and very nice area. So, let's just
Shout out her.
shout out her
Yeah,
and
welcome.
her business. But, so we left off on, say I have a guy friend and he ditches me for a chick that, not their man not their other significant other, husband or whatever like that. We kind of left off and we said, that's kind of whack.
Yeah.
So Nicole, what are your thoughts on that?
So I guess I've been like on both sides, right? Like I've been the friend that ditches their friends for a guy, and I've also been the friend that was ditched. So I guess like it's like 50-50. Because I think when you first start dating someone, you're so invested in the time with that person that, you want to consume all that energy and all that time with that person that your friends are not really like a priority. So I totally understand that. However, it comes to situations where something might be really important to you and your friend might ditch you for that. And that does hurt, obviously, from a girl's point. Like I would say, like, I've been in a situation where I really needed my friend and she's like, sorry girl, like I'm with my man or whatever. So I definitely feel that it can go either way. Every relationship goes through like a honeymoon stage. Mm-hmm. So you kind of have to like let your friends go through that. So yeah, I guess like I'm 50-50. I mean, maybe you guys can change my mind, but like I'm 50-50.
I definitely agree because that's why I wanted to bring up. To me, it all depends. It all depends on the situation. Like, it depends how important it is, where we at this, like, what I need you for. So, realistically, I understand that at the beginning of a relationship, you want to be there all the time, and everything is cute in the beginning. You want to spend that time with them. Yeah. But it's really important it all depends on what they need you for. It can't be like, let's go to a bar or something like that. Like, it has to be something important. You can't be mad if it's not important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Josh, what do you think?
So, I think, if it's someone like you see yourself in like investing in regards to like emotions or you're dating them, you think it's serious, I get that, been through that. So I've definitely been on both sides where like, oh yeah, like I'm going to go hang out with my girl or the girl I'm talking to or whatever it may be. But like if it's like some chick and you're like, yo, I'm at the club and I'm taking this shorty home or something like that, like that's a little more whack. Like someone that's not serious, right? Like you're just having fun.
100%.
And, like, it's just a booty call. Sorry, but like that's like okay. And I think it depends on the situation. Like you said, like if it's a time that like I need you, which I feel like probably happens a lot more with girls, maybe. Like like I need you versus like I think guys. I'm just not that I'm used to that, but like I guess a little more understanding. Somewhat like if my boy's like, yo, I can't hang tonight. I'm with shawty. Like, okay.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not really calling my boys like, yo, something happened. I need your help. I need let's go eat ice cream.
Like, and I also feel like guys are more like real, and they'll be like, really, dude? Like you're like you're not
crazy.
gonna come to like my call for like a girl you just met. Then again, if it is a girl they're trying to take serious, like guys understand that. We're like, I think girls sometimes like again, it depends on how important the situation may be.
I mean, to me, it depends on the guy.
Yeah.
Because if you know your friend, if he's like that type of guy to just be talking to multiple girls, or like, okay, he's actually like involved,
taking
and
her seriously.
I respect that. Mm-hmm. But as a guy, it's like, come on, my guy, like I know you, stop playing. Like, are you serious? You over here? Come on.
Yeah.
So I definitely,
It's I think that we can all agree that it's like a 50-50 because
Yeah.
we've been that person and we've been like the other person as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Cool.
Okay, so
That was easy.
that was
wasn't
easy.
bad.
That was easy because I hope everybody agrees with that. Because if you don't, there's a problem. So I'm actually very excited to have Nicole here. I don't know her. She doesn't know me, but I definitely had her as our guest. I already had it planned before the podcast started because I know about her. I know how she started. I like everything she's doing. Like, to me, it's like it's an honor to have you here. I'm really happy with what you're doing with your business and how you grew. And I want you to get very detailed into letting the people that watch this podcast that things are actually possible if you put yourself into it, and how it is hard.
Right.
I know it's not easy, and how your clientele grew and all that stuff, how busy you are, and yeah, just let them know that's actually possible.
Yeah, for sure. So, I've been doing brows and waxing for close to 7 years. So it's been a while
Let
now.
that sink in. 7 years. It wasn't
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah. When I actually opened up my business, I was about like 2.5 years into doing brows. And meaning opened up my business, I actually was renting a small suite in Bethel, Connecticut for, I would say, 2 years. And then I ended up opening up my own salon in Brookfield. But yeah, it's like you said, it's definitely not easy. I remember, I sometimes talk about this to like my boyfriend. Like, I would just sit in my suite for hours, and like see one person. But that's like what I did.
You're
Like,
dedicated. You were
yeah,
dedicated.
I was so dedicated that I was like, honestly, like maybe today someone's gonna walk in the doors. Like I'm gonna meet someone that needs their brows done or needs a wax done or whatever the case may be. And to be really real, when I first started, I was charging $15 for eyebrows.
And now how's the price?
Now I'm at 35.
You see, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, like it's not like I went from like I opened and I was like, oh no, $35, that's what I'm
No,
charging.
exactly.
No, like, and I actually came from a very successful high-end salon in Richfield. So I
Okay.
was actually charging about $30.
Yeah.
So when I started on my own, I was like,
Yeah.
let me go a little lower. My goal is to build a clientele. So that's what I did, and like I said, it definitely took me about 6 months for me to see like some like frequent clients coming in through the door. But to be honest with you, the biggest help was social media.
Really?
I believe it.
Like
I believe
I did things like
I
like
believe
I did things that like made me uncomfortable, right? Like I would record myself talking. I would like make stories of like my space, or if I got a new product, or if I got a new tool, or like honestly, like I remember to this day I had this video, and I had gotten like it's like those little flashlights that you put on your head. Like I know like
Yeah.
Some-
I know
like-
exactly with the headband and
literally
shit.
like you strap it onto your head. I had gotten this so I could be like really like meticulous and like detailed when I did someone's eyebrows, and I posted this story looking hella crazy, but like that was just like when I did that I got so much engagement, and that's what people wanted to see. So it's like that saying like
They wanted that you like being
like,
original.
I wanted people to see who I was, and the saying is like you gotta do the uncomfortable, like you gotta be uncomfortable, whatever, to
Absolutely.
like, I don't know what that saying is, but like I was doing things that made me uncomfortable, and like to the point where like my friends would be like, "Girl, you look crazy. Like those angles are not it."
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah, like and then like my friends would be like, "This is like not you," but I was like, I have to do something to stand out, right?
So-
like I can't.
I have a question because you said something in the beginning that you were saying that there was times that you were in your spot for hours and having one person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you were in there for hours, did you know that you believed in yourself so much that you know, like, you know what, like I'm okay with that one client, but it's gonna come.
Oh, absolutely. I would make sure that client felt like $1 million. Like I was like,
You see?
she is gonna get like the celebrity treatment. I'm not gonna let her know that I only had her today. Like I'm gonna make it seem like I was busy all day.
Absolutely.
That's the
You know,
right.
but I literally sat there, maybe made $20 because she
So-
tips me, you know, but
So you could say that, like I try to tell people, like you only show the world what you want to show them.
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people believe what they see,
Yes.
not what they know.
Right.
Because everybody talks, but it's really what they see.
Yeah.
So they
For
left very happy. That one client left very happy,
yeah.
and it just started growing. And then people, I seen it. I don't even know her, and I seen it. Girls asking who does your brows, and be like Nicole, and I've literally heard, yo, she's the best. She's the best. I heard it from a lot of girls. Never got my eyebrows done by her, by the way. So I'm not even capping about it. I'm literally telling you what I've heard, and it all took time, 7 years.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, over the course, now I have been in my own for 4 years. I have been doing brows waxing for 7. I opened up this location. October will be 2 years. So it did actually happen pretty fast. And crazy enough, I actually opened up this spot during COVID.
That's
Yeah.
Power.
There's a lot.
That's power because
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like
And-
That's
I
tough.
knew that year I was like, I want to open up a business and I don't care like
so
what it
how
takes.
many people say you were crazy during COVID?
To be honest with you, I have a really strong support system.
It's because you built that though, right?
yeah,
You eliminated
like-
the negatives and you stayed with the positive.
Yeah, like my friends, my boyfriend, my family, like
Pushed you.
yes, and I come from like my stepdad actually owns a construction company. He's owned it for years.
So he really
I
knows
come
how hard
from
it
like
is.
business and like
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know I also come. I just like I'm a hard worker. So like it's like within my blood. So like for me like I think that like yeah like maybe like my clients are like you're crazy like what like it's COVID girl like you know things are hard like I mean I was shut down for almost 3 months.
Yeah.
So there was 0 income for 3 months.
Absolutely.
So yeah, like, you know, I guess like, but I wanted it so bad that I was like, I don't care. Like I'm gonna do what I have to do.
Well, I was actually gonna say, so like I went to you when you were in Bethel.
Mm-hmm.
Were you worried, you know, like losing clientele now that you're in a different town? Was it tough? How did that go?
Oh yes, absolutely. Like I don't. To be honest with you, I didn't lose much.
Okay.
Because you know, like yes, it was a different town, and like compared from here to Bethel, it's not like to us, it's not that far.
Yeah, yeah.
But someone that's traveling to me, they're like, well, that's inconvenient.
Yeah.
Or like I work down the road, that's why I was going to you in Bethel or whatever the case may be. So I didn't lose much. Was I worried? Yes, but I think that like one thing that I like should say, like my clients are like amazing. Like I have the best clients.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's one of my clients. So I do everything that I do it with my client in mind. I want them to always have the best experience. So when I
was gonna tell you
looked
that.
into this location, I was like, well, like it's literally off the highway. It's right next door to Costco. Like there's just like so many things around here that like I won't be inconvenienced to be in this location.
And then if you think about it, me listening to you, it all starts from the beginning when you said that one client you had that day, you made him feel like $1 million, like made sure that you give them your all.
Right.
So it's all about the product at the end of the day. So yeah, she might move, but at the end of the day, this is beauty. So girls want that
Right.
consistent, like, yo, she kills my brows all the time, like, and they'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
After you have your clientele, they'll go
yeah.
anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And you right or wrong.
Absolutely, 100%.
So like, I mean, like I have my barber that I'll go anywhere for him. So I'm sure it's the same thing for girls with the brows.
yeah, a lot of people compare me to like their barber, like their man's barber. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah,
you-
like it's like you don't cheat on your man's barber.
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah,
Yo, listen.
like that's like your person.
I
Like, you've been
take
going
that.
Them,
I was
yeah.
just on a phone call yesterday, and I was talking to somebody, and they were like, "Oh, why you take the barber thing so serious?" I'm like, "Yo, I take that real serious. Like,
Yeah.
if I have seen it that my barber's Dave, that I've been in such an important event that I would like drive him 3 hours away, or even had to book him a flight to go. Like, I take it that serious.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like Jeffrey without a haircut.
Yeah.
Like that's how serious I am. But not every client's like that.
Not, yeah, absolutely.
But
Not
I-
every client's
But
like
I
that.
also
And-
feel like your barber or even like Nicole will make you feel like that. Like
Yeah.
it's like you feel different.
I have clients that I've had for like the 7 years that I've been doing this. Like I have clients that came to me before I was like honestly that good at doing brows. But they believed in me so much that they just stayed. I've been through like marriages, babies,
Oh,
like
yeah.
such like big life events, and like I mean, I think that like if someone truly believes in you and like your work, and they're gonna stay for life, honestly.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, I'm like I said, like I admire people like you. Like I'm the same way. Like I
Yeah.
go all out in without even knowing you. I can see a lot of similarities because I feel like you just don't care. You just focus on yourself. You make sure you get the best out of you,
Yeah.
and you let your clients feel that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I hope everybody that watches this do the same thing with anything that they want to do. It could be anything.
Doesn't have to be a business.
Oh,
Doesn't
for sure.
anything you do, anything you put your mind to, you can do it. And Nicole's living proof. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a business. Doesn't have to be owning your own thing, but anything you're passionate about
Yeah.
and you love, and she started from, like you said, you worked for somebody, another company, kind of made your own company. Now you got your own business. Like
Yeah.
you can do anything you want. You put your mindset to it. Sometimes you have people supporting you, which makes it easier. It helps, I should say. And sometimes you don't.
You gotta build that.
And you build that, exactly.
You gotta build
you
that.
gotta
You
build
build
it.
that.
She came. Thank God she has a father, has business and stuff.
Yeah.
But you gotta build that
You build
regardless.
You build that.
You gotta get those people. You gotta surround yourself around people that are actually gonna help you and not take away from you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like she said, like I asked her how many people said that you were crazy, and she said, nah, I didn't really have that. That means she has a good circle around her, a good people pushing her to do the best and
Yeah.
believe in her as much as she believes in herself.
Exactly.
That's really important.
And like saying what Josh said about like being passionate about something, I believe like if you are truly passionate about something, like you're gonna succeed.
Absolutely.
Like 100%. Like a little background on me. A lot of people don't know this. I was actually a makeup artist for many years,
Okay.
and that's actually how I got into brows.
Fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact. So I did makeup for a couple years, and honestly, like it was so saturated at the time that I was like, I will never stand out. Like as much as I love doing makeup and I love making women feel beautiful about themselves, like I will never stand out. Like there's just so many, and it was competitive, like pricing and all that. So I decided like I had to do something different, and honestly, that's where like waxing came out. And another fun fact, I actually wasn't really good at waxing eyebrows. Like to be honest with you,
So it took practice
yes,
and
I to this day I remember this woman. I was again like really newbie, like maybe a few months in. I like tore up her brows. Like tore up her brows. And to this day, I wish I remembered who this person was because I would love to be like, can you please give me another chance? Like I would love to do your brows again.
hell no.
Yeah, like bad, okay? And that was such a good experience for me because I like put in so much work after that. Like I worked so hard
see?
to like be the best that I could
She
be.
used the negative to make into a positive.
Yeah,
People
for
will
sure.
literally break down after
Yes.
that.
Absolutely.
And that's like my whole point is like just because like, in success there's gonna be failure.
Absolutely.
You know?
You need it.
Bars.
You need
Yeah,
it.
and
There's
that's
no way.
literally like how you're going to make it.
But not everybody understands that.
No, I understand. But to
Yeah.
me, it's like, I think this about a lot of things. Like, there's no way to measure success without failure. Because what would you
100%.
know? I don't think you could truly value what success is until you experience failure. And same thing with anything. You have your ups and downs. Like, to feel that you're on top, or even rich. Right? We talk about money a lot. Having money and feeling wealthy. I feel like until you feel not being wealthy, not being successful, until you feel the opposite of it, you can't truly understand or truly value what it is. And it's not just money, not success, anything, love,
It could
all
be
that.
anything.
Yeah.
You gotta, I feel like you gotta experience the opposite to truly value what the good
yeah.
is.
I think people need to really understand that you have to like really go through failure to be successful. It's not easy. Like you have to understand. Don't break down over it. Like you gotta understand. Like you gotta learn from that. You can't just give up. Or even, I feel like people's biggest mistake when they fail is they don't even look at it they failed. They look at it what other people are gonna think.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they don't even think about them. They're thinking about like, oh my God, what are they gonna? I'm so scared to fail because of them. You're not even scared to fail because of you. That's what I see out of people.
Yeah.
They're not even worried about them at the point. They're worried about what people are gonna think about the negativity. So I feel like when you just focus on yourself and understand that, or carry yourself a certain way that even if you did something wrong and didn't bother you, because if you show that it bothers you, they're gonna eat you alive.
Absolutely. Well,
It's gonna show weakness, and it's gonna affect your business or anything.
Absolutely. So, like, to the point you said, like, you butchered that lady's eyebrows, and you yourself realized, like, I'm not happy with what I did. I did a bad job. She didn't. I don't. Did she say anything to you?
No, not
So,
to me.
so you didn't even need feedback, but like
She was definitely talking shit about her back then.
I'm sure, yeah. But in other words,
yeah.
what I'm saying
The
is,
girls be like, "Yo, who did your brows?"
but what I'm
For
saying
sure.
is, like, you yourself, you found it in yourself to like realize, okay, I'm not happy with that. That's not me. I need to work better, and that takes a lot because some people need that feedback from others. Because you mentioned like disappointing other people and stuff like that. Some people need that feedback, but it's very strong in you to be able to like, that's not what I want to be known for. That's not what I don't want to stand by that. That's not Nicole, Brows by Nicole. And you brought yourself up from that, and look where you're at now.
Yeah.
It's beautiful here, guys. It really is. You come check her out. I mean, what I've heard, I don't know, but I heard like there's no available, like she has no space available. I heard I heard that
let me
she's.
tell you
That's
right
it.
now,
I heard that if you don't come, like
Look,
it's over. Like
hardly ever any walk-ins. Rare. I don't even think you take walk-ins. Sometimes you get openings.
you hear this?
Cancel.
You see this?
Yes.
She's
But,
that. That's it. It's over. She made it.
You need to. It's almost as hard as getting our haircut with Dave. Like you need to book in a month in advance. I'm on it. Like I put an alarm. She's like, okay, it comes out this day at 5:00. I put my alarm for 4:59. Says book my appointment, and I go and book it. And yeah.
So that's it. You're booked. I mean, obviously, maybe like a month ahead, like, but you already got your clientele from. What's your schedule?
So it varies, but I'm usually like Tuesday to Friday or Wednesday to Saturday. I am starting to like open up more times now.
And you already know the people you're gonna see. It's like a regular.
I have like a set clientele. I am still accepting new clients, so I do have a ton of new clients that like honestly find me every day, and that's just through like social media. But yeah, I'm booked about, I would say like 5 weeks out. I do get cancellations, so like that's technically I would call that like a walk-in because I will get cancellations.
Or you call one a year people. Oh, you want to come in now?
I have
you
a wait
that?
list.
A wait list.
Yes.
You hear this? You hear this? A wait list. When she started, listen, that's let that sink in. She has a wait list when she was starting back. Where were you starting? When you had, in Bethel, right?
Yeah, in Bethel. Yeah.
She waited hours, had one client the whole day. Now she has a wait list.
5
like
weeks.
that's just believe in yourself and do it, cause.
Yeah, I honestly like if I can give anyone that wants to do this any advice, it's like just be patient. If you really love what you're doing, success will come out of it. People will believe in you and your talent, and they will come. They will come and like do things that make you uncomfortable. Like your friends are probably gonna like talk shit and be like, "Oh my god, you look crazy," but like do it.
So in other words, cause I see it a lot. A lot of people try to be a little too fake. Like they try to be too perfect. Like it's okay to be like
be you. Yeah, I think that I always say this. This is like my saying. I believe that my talent brings people through the door, right? Like it brings people to book their appointments. But what makes a client stay is my personality. I think that I vibe really well with my clients. They love me for me. I don't have to be fake.
That's the best.
Like and
That's
literally
the best.
when I come into work, like I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. I have fun. Like my clients are my friends. Like I have fun with my clients. I can be my like most authentic self and not feel like I'm being judged. Every place that I've worked at prior to having my own business, I've learned so much. So I will never bash a place, but in my old salon, because it was high end, I almost kind of had to, again, like kind of fake until I made it, like I had to be like.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, like, but I like.
As long as you know your finish line, like where you want to go.
Yeah, I like couldn't even curse, like, and I'm like, I got a potty mouth, so like for me, like if I can curse with you, like me and you are gonna like we're gonna get along really really well.
Oh yeah,
that's just me,
definitely,
like like that's just that's just who I am. And
I'd be like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, so I feel like like I said, like my talent and like my craft and like what I do is definitely what brought people in, but like what makes like my clientele stick, because I have such a strong clientele, is like who I am. They appreciate me like, for me.
I could definitely. I'm blessed. I feel energy, and your energy, like I could tell, it's just you. I have no people that I could feel it. You're just being yourself, and you're just talking about how things flow, how you made it happen, and I like that about you. So it's like it's very important that she was talking about earlier about how she was doing uncomfortable things on social media. So I'm a tell you what I see from certain people and from her. So she took social media and made it a great thing. It made it a great thing. She used it for her benefits and to grow. Then I know people that are social media is damaging them because social media is so fake that people are trying to be fake and understanding that look at her, look at Nicole, that she just was herself and actually made it a thing. This is not social media. This is real. Look, it's a couch right here. You know what I'm saying? This is real.
Yeah.
So, and she has a waiting list. This is real. It's not like it's all what you see in the gram or everything. Like, she's actually doing it. She might be too busy to even go on Instagram daily. So like, she's actually doing it. I want people to understand that you have to actually do things and get off of social media for a bit and actually go do what you got to do. And yeah, like, this is a proven fact right here of a woman that actually started from the bottom and made it happen.
Yeah.
Is, as Jeff would say, this is official. She's
This
official.
Yeah, she's official. She's definitely official.
Yeah.
We need something to get to people like when they come into this podcast. Like,
Official.
She's official. She's definitely official.
For sure.
I want you to get into because I'm sure you have clients that you inspire that probably want to do brows as well.
Yeah.
But not to talk negative about them or none of that stuff. But how many people do you see that's all about the talk and not about the doing?
I definitely have clients or like even friends or people that I just like, you know, through social media, like on Instagram, message me that are interested in doing brows or doing waxing or whatever the case may be. And first and foremost, like, that's amazing. Like, if this is something you're truly passionate about, like, go for it, you know? But I do feel like people see like just this, right? Like, they see my salon, they're like, oh my God, Nicole's like doing so well. Like, you know, she has a salon and whatever the case may be. And it's like, yeah, it's great. But like what we were talking before we started the show, you don't see like the beginning, the middle, the
struggle,
like the
absolutely.
struggle. It's like, you don't see that. And it's like, do it for the right reasons, because if you're not doing it for the right reasons, people are going to be able to tell.
Yeah.
You know, like
100%.
if you're just doing brows or doing waxing or, you know, going into the beauty industry just to make money, it's not going to be a forever thing.
It's not.
It's going to be very
You're
temporary.
gonna get tired of
it.
You're going to get tired of it. Being in this industry, again, I have amazing clients, but it can be hard sometimes. Like, a lot of people can, you know, it can be draining because you have to put just because I'm here, like I said, like, you know, either Tuesday to Friday or Wednesday to Saturday, like, I'm still working on my days off. This morning, 7:59 a.m., I had a client calling me. And then it just followed afterwards. So it's not like I stopped working just because I'm not physically in the salon. You know, social media is a full-time job.
Oh,
I mean, you guys know with the
100%.
podcast, like, this is a full-time job,
Full-time.
right?
Full-time.
And then me just running my business, like, I wear many hats, right? So I do the social media, I do the marketing, I do, you know, I buy the supplies, the stocks. Like, the salon looks like this because I come in and I clean it. You know,
wow.
like, I don't have someone that
comes and clean it.
Right, like, I wear
And it's
many
spotless
hats.
in here. Trust me, it
Oh,
really
thank
is.
you.
It is.
Yeah, because it's the vision that I want, and I want people to come in and be like, anytime someone comes in, they're like, oh, it smells so good, it's so clean in here, it's so beautiful in here, it's so cute in here. Like, those are things that make me feel good, right?
Absolutely.
Because I want every client that walks in my doors to feel like a celebrity.
And it all starts because you care.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
actually care.
Yeah. So, to answer your question, there is many girls and guys that want to get into this field and want to do these things and go for it. Like, I always say this, like, there is many clients to go around.
Absolutely. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there's so many clients to go around. There's so many eyebrows in this area, like, it's insane. So that is not my thing, but do it for the right reasons. Do it because you're truly passionate about it. It's something that, you know, you love or you want to get into. If you're just in it for the money, like, yeah, temporarily it's going to be okay, but you're going to get tired of it. It is a lot of hard work, but it's worth it if this is what you want.
It's that what we talked about, passionate. You
Yeah.
have to be passionate about it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm gonna give an advice to people that's watching this that I see. Like, let's say I want to start doing brows. One of the biggest problems I see people doing, because I know a lot of people that always calls me for business advice, is that they look at somebody and they start comparing. If you stop comparing and just focus on yourself, you will actually get things done. Because she started from the bottom, and let's say you want to do brows, you think they really are embarrassed to start in a room and have no clientele and actually like be okay with that because they just want to be Nicole. Like you gotta understand that you gotta start from the bottom. You can't just jump. You can't just and you
there's,
can't be
levels.
mad. You can't be mad.
Yeah.
This is another thing, friends. You can't be mad when you start something and your friends are going to somebody else because the other person's official and you're still not there. You can't be mad at that.
Oh, absolutely.
You can't.
And I have clients like that their friends, maybe started doing waxing or whatever, and they still come to me because they're like, well, like, you're who I'm comfortable with. Like, you're the person I've been coming to for years. Like, this is the person I trust. Like, like, I think that a lot of people have to understand that, like, in this industry, you're working on people's faces.
Exactly. Well, people mostly
like,
see.
Absolutely.
Mostly see. Like, people always say, like, like, the eyes are, like, what people look at. It's actually, like, your eyebrows. Like, I feel like when you notice someone, you notice their eyebrows. And I feel like nowadays, like, brows are so huge. Like,
yeah, well, now I'm definitely looking at everybody's brows. Like,
yeah,
I'm, like looking at hers, like, damn, I have to get my brows done with her.
Yeah, you're going to start looking, like, so I just feel like, if you are someone that wants to start out and, like, maybe you're not getting the support from, like, your family and friends, like, don't take it personal.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, literally do not take it personal. Like, there was a friend of mine that I can, and if she watches this, she's going to know who I'm talking about. Like, when I started, she would not let me do her brows. Now, she'd be calling me, like, girl, get me
Were you
in.
mad?
I was, like, a little
Or
upset.
Butthurt.
Yeah, because I was like,
That's your
damn, like, you don't
friend.
trust me,
Yeah.
But,
friend,
like,
yeah.
she had really great natural brows, so I understood why. But now she'll be like, please get me in. Like, when can you get me in? And it's like, and I'll occasionally bring it up. I'm like, like, remember when I wanted to? And you're like, no. But you know what? You got to start somewhere, and you got to build that trust, right? Like, and like, for example, like, you guys go to your barber because you trust them.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Absolutely.
For events, for whatever, So I think that, like, my clients look at me like that, and they trust me. They trust my opinion. Like, if I offer a new service and my client's like, should I try that? I'm like, I'll tell them straight up, like, no or yes. Like, that's just,
And
they trust me.
You build yourself in such a powerful way that you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping the people around you. Like, she is so busy and has a waiting list that people that are renting in her business, there's her clientele. She's so busy that they start going to her other people.
Yeah.
So that's what happens when you're that official. Like, her name is so powerful at this level right now in this town that even you just working at her location, you just get clientele because her name is just that heavy. Like, they be like, oh, I gotta get my brows done. Well, I'm busy, but you can go to whoever you know what I'm saying?
And that's who I am. I'm not like that. Like, I will put anyone on. Like, if I believe in that person, like, I will be like, go to this person. Like, I'm confident this person will, like,
I was gonna say, like, you have people here that you fully trust, and you know they could, if they're not at your level, or you trust them doing your clients.
Oh,
You could give them to your clients, and your clients are gonna be satisfied because you know they're at your level, or you.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, they're leaving from Nicole Brows. Like, they're leaving from here.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't her, they're still leaving from her business.
It's still, like, a representation of, like, my salon.
Exactly.
It's her, like, exactly. That's
And even, like, I was on maternity leave, and I was gone for about 10 weeks, and I recommended one of the girls that works here, and I did it with confidence. Like, I was like, if you're going to rent from me, if I can't get my brows done by you, then I'm not going to recommend my clients
100%.
to you,
Yeah.
So,
because
like,
you're not doing it for the money.
No.
At the end of the day, because she can rent to anybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
To make her money.
Your money. You're gonna
To
get
make her money. But
regardless,
it's like, you got to be top tier to her level
Absolutely.
to actually be here, because it's like, she cares about her clientele. She cares about her name, the reputation it brings.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I hope everybody
Yeah.
else cares the same way she does, because it will actually make you successful when you do things from the inside of you, your heart.
It's not always about the money.
It's about the passion.
It's not.
Passion,
I might sound like it's always about the money, but it
it's
really
not.
isn't.
No, absolutely not.
I'm
No,
just.
I think people get confused with that. But
and, like,
put it this way, I strongly sorry, Nicole.
No, go ahead.
The money will come.
Yes.
The
Oh my
money
God.
will always come.
Yes,
No matter
money
what.
will
If you're
come.
passionate about it,
do.
you work hard, you do what you need to do, you build your image,
Yeah.
you build your business, the money will
People
come.
get confused with me a lot because they be like, "Oh, it's all about the money." Like, it really isn't, because 90% of things I do it for free. Because I know the money will come.
Right.
Exactly.
So if it was about the money, I wouldn't be doing things that I had to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's for everybody that I hope to understand that, like, yes, I'm pushing to be successful and I'm working for that. And everybody around here is. That's why we're all here, because we all have something similar here that we all want to be successful. But it's not because of the money. It's just in general who you want to be. Like, you want to be able to be like happy with where you are and yeah.
And now, like, don't get me wrong. Let's, if we're gonna be honest here.
Yeah, be honest.
This industry will make you money.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Like, absolutely make
yeah.
you money. I mean, like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, this is a 6-figure business or more.
Shit, I'm about to start doing
So,
brows.
if a girl or someone, girl or a guy that's watching this and they're thinking like, oh, maybe I want to get into brows or get into the aesthetics field or the beauty industry in general, like, it will make you money, but it will only make you money if you're truly like driven.
Absolutely.
Like, if you have the patience to just like start literally from the bottom.
Let's say you got to put that time in.
Put the time in.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're patient, you put the time in.
Yep.
You will succeed in your craft, and you do education and all that stuff. So yeah, like, if I'm gonna be honest, this does make you it's your career.
Absolutely.
It's crazy because, like, I really don't know Nicole. I know the people that watch this probably won't even believe me. But, like, I'm, like, so happy for her. Like, if I knew her all my life. Like, it makes me happy when people are, like actually doing things and actually succeeding. Because she's doing it. Like, she people think, like, it's not possible. I'm tired of that.
And trust me, people used to, like, before when, like, they're like, oh, like, what do you do for a living? I'm like, oh, I do brows.
Like, yeah.
And they're like, no, like, what do you do? Like, what's your full-time job? I'm like, I do eyebrows. Like, I wax eyebrows. And they're like, and they look at me like I'm crazy, but it's like, I think now people are like, oh no, like,
that's Nicole. That's Nicole Brows.
This is a legitimate, like, source of income.
Absolutely.
This is my career.
100%.
So I think that
Because you put your all into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You were going days, you were going months, probably making less than $100.
Yeah.
Probably like a little bit over, but basically you can afford your bills. Probably like you were actually there being supported, but you knew what was coming.
Yeah.
Like, it's coming behind. So I was saying that it's not all about the money, because she already knew it was gonna come.
Yeah.
She was giving her all. Like, I'm sure there was people around, not her, but like look at her like she's crazy. Like,
oh, absolutely.
Like,
oh my God, yes. Like, I can honestly, I mean, I probably never to my face, no one said to me, but I'm sure people are like, yeah, she's bugging.
Well, yeah, she's definitely bugging.
With that line
like,
of work, like, until you build a clientele, because I'm sure, there's days that you had 1-2 clients and people probably telling you or behind your back saying, of course you can go get a regular 9 to 5 and that's guaranteed money.
Right.
You got a job, versus you're waiting to build that clientele, but you stuck through that. You knew it was going to be worth it, and look, it paid off.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's how many people like that will look at you like and be like, yo, you gotta. They will literally say to you like, you gotta get out of your fantasy. Yeah. Get out of your fantasy and go get your money. Like, go get a job. Go do whatever. Go to school or go get your 9 to 5 job, because you're wasting your time. So that's what they will say. But if you like believe in yourself and do it from your heart, you gotta cut that off. Don't let them get to you, because you know what I'm saying. Maybe they're not giving you bad advice, because maybe they want the best for you and they see you struggling. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not always negative. Sometimes they see you struggling and they want you to like quit what you're doing and go get some money.
Absolutely.
But like, if you do it from your heart, like she did, like we are from this podcast, we're actually just doing it for ourselves and not worrying about nobody else. You will actually be successful if you're good at it. You know what I'm saying?
If you're good at it,
yeah. You got to be good. Let's not forget
yes.
that part. There's a talent to what you do.
And even if you're not good at it in the beginning, like,
of
if you have like that drive to get good at it,
well, so that's another thing.
The possibilities are endless.
I was gonna say, so you're pretty established. Like we said, we
Pretty.
find you official. You're official.
She's official, bro.
But
come on.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Everybody looks at you like you have your own business. You've come from working for somebody. You're still learning. I'm sure you're still learning.
Every
It's
day.
not every day. You're trying to perfect your craft.
Mm-hmm.
And I said this a few episodes. If you're not learning, if you're not somewhere where you keep learning, then you're in the wrong spot. You always have to learn. There's always room to grow, whether it's getting better at brows or the business side of things and all that stuff. There's always room to grow, and if you find yourself that you can't grow, you got to reevaluate.
So
yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Like, I even till this day, like just today, I was like on Instagram and I was like, oh, like this girl that I follow does brows. I was like, oh, she has like a tinting course. I mean, I've been tinting for years.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why not? I'm gonna take it. It's online. It's easy. It's accessible to me. Like, why not? Like, it's only gonna make me better.
Exactly.
I was gonna ask you that. Like, you're established. You got your rooms rented. You got your clientele. You got a waiting list. Are you settled, or do you have future plans of ideas that are coming? Like, are you done, or you have other goals coming up?
Oh no, I'm not done. I have goals. I have like a lot of things.
So you're
like,
just getting started still.
Yeah, like I
There's
have,
the beginning to the real greatness.
I have a lot of things. Recently I did just launch my training courses. So now I am going to be training students or other professionals that want to learn from me. You know, obviously the brow side, the waxing side, but also the business side. You know,
Absolutely.
giving them everything they want. You know, like all the secrets, giving them everything.
In one.
Yes. So that's like my goal right now is to be an educator and, you know, to really help, you know, men and women or whoever wants to start this business.
That's dope. That's
you know,
super
like,
dope.
Yeah.
See, that's official.
Yeah, like I feel like there's room for everyone, right?
No,
like, you know,
absolutely.
you want everyone to succeed, you know, you don't want.
When you do things for like that, you're always gonna be successful.
And I was
Because
gonna say that's to call you official because, you know, you could not do that and keep as many clientele as you want and not give out the secrets.
Oh,
and
yeah.
be greedy.
Because
Yeah.
other people might look at you and be like, "Yo, you're creating competition." Like, you know, but you look at it like you said. There's plenty of people. There's plenty
But when
of clients.
Yes.
it's like
when you're official, that doesn't bother you.
No.
I was gonna tell you
No,
that
it doesn't
she's so
bother
official.
me.
That she's not worried about the
No.
competition because
She's
for her there's
sharing
no
the wealth.
competition.
There's
No,
no competition.
the only
She's sharing
competition
the
I
wealth.
have is myself.
Oh, damn.
That's it.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love it because that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Like
So-
I'm like, and I stick.
You're not
that-
worried to give the recipe away.
No.
Here, go ahead.
If I was so worried about it, like you said, like I would just keep everyone for myself.
Exactly.
You know, like I wouldn't rent out to another amazing brow artist.
Yeah,
like I
like
wouldn't
you're
do
scared.
that. Like I would just be like, no. Like when I went on my leave, my maternity leave, I was like, okay, there's this girl, but she's booked. There's this girl down the road. There's this girl in this location. Like there's like
crazy, yeah.
it's the like again, like I always say, like there's like the sun shines bright for everyone. It does not just shine bright for me. So like why would I not help someone else out?
Absolutely.
You know, like if someone's really like invested and interested, like yeah, I'll train you.
That's dope.
Like come spend a day with me. Like, you know, see if this is what you want to do.
Absolutely.
See
Oh
if
yeah,
you're ready
because
for it,
there's
you
so
know?
many undecisive people in the world. This is crazy. I don't look eye to eye to people that's undecisive because I don't got time to be
Yeah.
wasting 3 months and then like, oh shit, I actually realized I don't want to do that. Like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying?
And I think I think with this generation, which, you know, I guess I'll disagree with you, right? Yeah, you can waste 3 months, but like someone might say like, well, at least I didn't waste 3 years.
Facts.
Right?
True,
Like,
yeah.
you know, so and I feel like with this generation, like there's just so much possibility.
But what I
that,
wasn't
like,
trying to talk about that. Like,
Yeah.
I was talk more like, it's okay. I have started things that I had to switch up.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Right.
But it's that every single thing that you start, you cut off and then you cut off and then cut off. Like you really gotta like look at yourself and what do you enjoy? Don't do it because of the money. Because I feel like they're
Yeah.
undecisive because of the money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Yeah.
like
No,
they're like
it's funny you say that because I've had conversations with friends and stuff like that, and I know people that like every other day they seem like they're in a new business doing. a new
Oh my
thing. It's
God.
like,
Yeah, it's
you're
like a
so
different thing.
money
Yeah.
hungry. You're
I
so
get so-
hungry
Yes.
for money, and
Yes.
you're just doing anything to make money. And you know, I mean, crypto and all that. Everybody was a fucking stockbroker at one point, right?
facts.
that is so true.
No.
Yeah, what
I
happened?
mean, at one point, I was even investing in stock. I have
Me
no
too.
idea what I'm doing.
I'm not
so,
lying. I
yeah.
tried it too, but like you know, you realize it's like what Jeff said. Like if you're starting something and you're quitting, and if you're doing it for the money, you're always going to be quitting and quitting.
Yeah.
And quitting.
Yeah.
Until you become passionate about something, good, talented at something, then you learn that I don't need to be doing all this other stuff. I just need to perfect this one thing, and the money will come. Let me be good at this, have passion with it, and it'll take care
Yeah,
of itself.
because I would definitely take that back when Nicole said like
Yeah.
I would disagree with myself. I wasn't trying to go that way because honestly, like I don't want people to think like if you quit something and start, and I was like, yo, listen, I'm here to support
No,
you
Yeah.
all around.
Yeah.
But that was what I was trying to say.
I get what you were saying.
Yeah,
I get what
yeah,
you're
I
no.
would never want
Yeah,
people to
now-
think
yeah, I
like,
understand
and
that.
don't be scared to stop something.
Absolutely.
Don't
Yep,
be
I was
scared because
gonna say.
Yeah.
people get stuck somewhere because they're just scared to stop. And like, if you really feel like you gotta stop to go start something else, go ahead, do it.
And don't worry what people think of you and think of you.
Do
as
it for
a
yourself,
quitter.
though.
No.
You're doing it for yourself.
Do it for yourself.
I mean,
you
people
look
could
out
have
for
said
yourself.
that with me about makeup. They
Yeah,
could be
for
like, "Oh, you're
sure.
quitting because like you're scared of the competition." Like they could easily say that, but in my like, I knew that it wasn't like
It was
my
more like
end all be all. You know, like I was like, it's not for me. Like
So you know what's funny? This goes back to like I think it was like episode 1 or 2. We talked about no one's gonna take care of you better than yourself. So no one knows what's best for you better than you.
Right.
You knew makeup wasn't for you.
Yeah. 'Cause
you
wasn't
tried
your
it.
passion,
She
you
tried it.
I tried it.
Who
Yeah.
cares what everybody says? And everybody's like, oh, well, you could get better. No, I'm gonna do what I know or think I should do, and you did it. And again, we're literally sitting here in proof.
Right.
Like, what can we say?
nah.
Yeah.
She's definitely
Yeah.
official to me in my eyes, and I'm really happy for her and all her clients.
Thank you.
You guys are blessed to have a girl like this doing your
Absolutely,
brows. And so let's get a little spicy.
Yeah, let's
It's-
touch something spicy. Let's
Let's
get to
talk-
what we do best.
we learned about her. You know what I'm saying? We here in the podcast.
Actually,
we're in her
wait.
spot.
If you want to shout out your Instagram and your page.
Oh
whatever
yeah,
you
we should
want.
definitely add that to.
I'll add that. Yep, I'll add that. But if you want to shout it out here,
Yes. So you can find me on Instagram at Brows by Nicole L. I'm also on Facebook if anyone, is interested in Facebook. I don't know if people still use that. And I did want to do something special. So
Uh-oh.
anyone that's watching the podcast or listening, I am offering 10% off
Hey.
for the rest
Wow,
of the
that's
month
what's up.
of August for any services or products. So just let me know at
The
your
code
next
is disagree to agree.
Yes, the code is disagree to
There we
agree.
go.
And just let me know that you heard it on the podcast, and I will give you your 10% off.
Oh, I appreciate it. That was dope.
Yeah,
does that apply to me?
it does apply to you.
No, I'm just kidding.
Josh is one of my clients, so yeah, it does.
Oh, that's dope. We really appreciate that. That's awesome. Man.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I might be that new client. For real.
So do you get your brows done at the barbershop?
At the barbershop.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
tell
the,
you,
I know it's not the same.
I used to do it, and I stopped. I started going somewhere else. They suck, but once you start waxing, completely different.
But the thing, I'm not saying I definitely used to get it done in the mall back in the day with
Threading.
Threading.
Yeah.
So to me, it's not that complicated because I get a haircut twice a week. So my eyebrows, it's hard. It doesn't grow that much.
That fast.
But I'm definitely gonna try it.
Yeah.
100%. So the question we're gonna ask, we're gonna get a little spicier here. We got a woman here. We got two guys. Are you okay? Well, all of us. But I'm asking her.
Yeah.
Are you okay with your boyfriend, not really your boyfriend, but any guy, having a girl as their best friend? And same thing with us. Are we comfortable with our girlfriend or girl, whatever, having a guy as their best friend?
Bum, 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 bum.
This is what people like, This is what people like.
Do I want me to go first?
You want me to go first? You want to break the ice? Hell no. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you go first, Josh.
I think it's definitely a touchy subject. Clearly.
I feel I already
So-
know what Josh's gonna say.
I mean, I've never been in that situation. If I ever was, it definitely depends on the dynamic of the friendship. Did they come into my life as that, right? Like, if I met a girl and she already had this best friend, I'll be out there, we're about honesty, me looking at a girl, is that guy, does he like girls or guys? That, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I think that's gonna play a big factor into it.
I was thinking that.
Absolutely, I think that plays a big factor into it. And the dynamic of the relationship, like if you're hanging out every day, is this someone you talk to? A lot plays into that. So like I said, if it's something I met you with, I think, okay, cool. If I'm dating you and you're my girlfriend already, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I became friends with this dude.
Red flag.
Red flag.
By the way.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't know
A
about
new
all
friend.
that. Someone you met at work and all of a sudden now,
At
like,
school,
you're best
at work?
friends.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At the gym?
At the gym, nah, the gym,
Oh,
nah,
that's a- yeah.
that's a red flag.
Yeah.
But and a lot of people are gonna look at this and listen to this and be like, oh, that's just you being insecure, and it's beyond that because we talked about other things before in the podcast. It's like, from a guy side, I'm a guy. I know how guys think, and I don't know how every guy thinks. Don't get me wrong, but in general, I know how a guy thinks. I know I've been a dog, so it's like, I'm always gonna question. I would never question my girl's intentions. I would question the guy's intentions. Because look at me, I've never had a girl best friend.
I would definitely disagree with that part, though.
But I've never had a girl best friend, me personally. And like I said, I'm not speaking for all guys. This is me. I've never had a girl's best friend. I've been a dog, whatever. I've done things. I would question the intentions of the guy, and then from there we could proceed. But to say flat out no, I don't think I would say no. But I would need to do some investigation. I'd need to feel comfortable with it, and that guy, whatever, I need to feel comfortable with it. Because, like I said, I could trust you, your intentions. Sometimes I don't trust the guy's intentions. That's me.
I mean, I'm gonna disagree on one part. He said that he would what did he say? You said you would question the guy's intention, but not the girl, because you trust her.
If I've already built it, like I said, if she's my girl and all of a sudden she wants to have a
you're gonna question the guys.
I'm gonna question the guy. Who the hell is this? Why? And actually, no. You know what? You're right. I would question my girl's intentions if out of nowhere, she's like, "Yo, I want this. This is gonna be my new friend, or this is my best friend." Versus had I met you and that was established and shit.
Because why was this agreeing with you? Because why would I question him? What? I don't know him. I gotta question my girl. That's the person you have a relationship with.
If it's something new, right? If all of a sudden she comes out with
in general, even if it's not new, because before you get into a relationship, you should put it to the table, right?
If you met her with already having this best friend, you would still question her.
Before we get official, it's something that should be spoken upon if it's bothering you, I think.
Nah, because you know what? It's funny you say that because and I probably investigate before because there's a lot of times I know people that. I might have a friend that's the opposite sex that we had tried the romantic side. We had, we maybe slept together and it didn't work out. We're better off as friends. I'd question that because there's people that do that, right? There's people that, or a lot of times people start off as friends, really good friends. And
But that's weird though.
What?
If it was romantic at some point.
And then being friends?
And they're still friends and now you have a new,
that's still.
I find it weird though.
I agree.
I agree. If you had a history.
Yeah, if you had a history,
doing that, I'm sorry. Because again, you might be over that person, but that person might not be over.
Right.
That's what I mean by I question the intentions of the guy.
I want to hear the girl's point of view because I'll get crazy.
Okay, so my point, I guess, for me, like Josh said, it would depend if it was prior to me starting a relationship with this person. But if it would be super weird if it was it's a work friend, or I met this person
go hanging out with them.
Yeah, whatever.
This thing,
yeah. No. So to answer it yes or no, I do not. No, I don't like that. I think it's weird. I just think that, like you said, I'm not really questioning my boyfriend's intentions. It's more, and I wouldn't even say I'm really questioning a girl's intentions because if she wanted it, she could have just had it before me, right?
True, yeah.
So I don't know. I guess maybe
maybe not
I wouldn't like it. If that's my answer, I would not like it. I wouldn't feel comfortable with it. I would always, especially if they were hanging out by themselves, I'd be what are you guys doing? So
said,
I would not like it. No.
The dynamic of the relationship, like you said, if they're going out to, hey, let's go catch a bite to eat.
That's weird.
My God, that's a date.
That's a date, right? That's weird, and that's weird. That's weird. If you're because then you guys splitting the bill? What? I don't know. That's weird. That's a little weird to me.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
it gets a little complicated. It gets a little complicated.
It can get complicated very quickly.
Yes. It can get complicated because.
But then going back to what you said, okay, I have guy friends that are gay.
That's different.
So that's so different, right?
Absolutely.
And I'm sure that you guys can probably have a female friend that is gay as well,
absolutely.
and
I don't know.
again, but then it's but what if you do have a friend that is so not attracted to you at all but it's interested in the same sex. But so I guess it
But
could.
so you have to.
It's like it's
You
the trust. Like
investigate, right?
yeah,
You have to build that
investigate.
trust.
Yes.
I gotta get to know that person.
I feel like-
and truly
Yes.
get a feel for that.
I feel like
Yes.
one of them is like one of them has to be.
Well, it's either
That's
is
what-
it cool or not cool? Like, are you
No,
cool with
listen,
it? Like, if
what's
your
your decision?
girlfriend, yeah.
I
what
don't want to
is-
shoot my leg right now because like my foot. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have a friend.
Yeah.
That's the difference. It's a girl.
Opposite sex, yeah.
So it's for me it's hard to answer because it's truly a friend.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, the friend it's not only my friend. It's also
Your girlfriend's friend.
yeah.
Okay,
so
yeah.
so it's different, right?
But was
I
she
get
your
it.
friend before you met your girlfriend? Like, that's your friend, not your girlfriend's friend.
That was my girlfriend's friend.
That became
and that
okay.
became closer to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I get it. Yeah.
So that thing is that I agree with you guys. Like I don't think that's cool. Like a boy and a girl being friends. I don't. But then it's like, but I do have a friend. But it's not the same. Like you see what I'm saying? Like I don't go out to eat.
Exactly.
Yes.
The thing
I don't
is,
do none of
The
We used to.
dynamic.
We used
of
to.
it.
Yes.
But it was never that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I
But
get it.
definitely like
There's like a
I
mutual- like,
realized
there's boundaries.
and
Yeah.
I realized like it's like there's things that I kind of had to stop out of respect. And nothing's going on. Nothing's going
Yeah.
on. But out of
Say,
respect, it's
out of
like it just
respect,
looks
absolutely.
weird.
It might,
And
yeah.
that's the thing,
So
like,
I definitely don't agree with it. Like I think it's
because it's not only one thing. You gotta. It gets a little deep because like you start thinking about it and okay, you know there's nothing up. You have no feelings. She has no feelings. Your girl knows there's no feelings. But now you go out to lunch. There's nothing wrong with going out to lunch. But now people are like, hey,
that's
I
what I'm
seen-
saying.
I seen your
Yeah.
man. I think what's up.
Yeah,
I don't
like
want my
why
girl
are
to
they
go through
together?
that.
Like
Yeah.
Exactly.
that happens. That
Yeah.
definitely happens.
That
So
can happen.
and it gets into the girl's head or your boyfriend's head
And she
or
starts
your boyfriend's
questioning,
head.
and she might
Yeah.
have felt like, oh, nothing's up, but damn.
Now he's
everything's happening.
questioning.
Now they're like,
Oh no,
wait.
that and that's what I'm saying. That has
Was
happened.
was he smiling? Were they laughing?
That's
at
that
me?
has
Yeah.
because there was
yeah.
never a thing. But
They
then
were
I
all
realized
close for comfort.
I realized like it
Yeah.
started being a thing.
Absolutely.
No.
Or God forbid you forget to tell her you were going to go hang
Yeah.
out with
Oh,
this person.
yeah.
And nah, forget about it.
That see, yeah.
I am
I
a-
think it can get messy.
It can get messy.
That's what I'm saying.
quick.
I'm really
Yeah.
friendly. Like at the end of the day, I'm not. My friendships are different. Like it's not like let's go out to drink. Like no, like if we're going out to drink, we're gonna talk. Sorry to say, but we're gonna talk business. Like it's always. I'm never here to just talk about other people. I'm here like, so what's up? Like, so I heard you trying to buy a house, or like, oh, can I help you with something, or I'll give you advice. Like
Yeah.
I would definitely give you. But it's never like just to hang out. I don't just hang out.
But now, would you be like, what if your girlfriend had a guy friend? How would you feel about that?
I would definitely feel a little wrong. Like red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah. So like, it's like
No, but that's why I'm saying like that's I like.
you agree, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
definitely,
you totally understand it.
I
yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
understand it. It's like,
Mhm.
but then this is the problem. The problem is this: when you start acting different, it's like, was there something?
Exactly. Once you start switching it up, now it's like, oh,
Yeah.
well, why are you switching it up? Why you? It's
And it's like, I'm switching up
And I
out of
think-
respect for you, but you're not looking at it that way.
I
Like,
think also
Now
like
you're guilty because
Yeah.
I'm not guilty. Like I don't give. You go. That's the thing. Like I really
get
not.
it, I
Like
get it.
I don't care.
And it's like I think also like it depends on like the way your partner like perceives the relationship, right? Like if your partner is constantly trying to convince you that this is just a friend, that's a red flag.
It
Like you,
shouldn't- yeah.
you in your relationship should feel confident, like, oh no,
I
like
agree.
this is her friend, like we're all friends together, but
That's that.
let's just all agree that we think it's weird.
I think it's weird.
Definitely think it's
Yeah.
weird. I definitely think
Okay.
it's weird, and I'm sorry to say it's
I'm not
weird.
sure if I'm
So
too okay with it
don't be
either.
doing that in front of me, because I'm saying that's weird.
Absolutely.
And I know, like, I seen girls try to tell me, like I asked a girl, like, what's up? Like, oh, this is my friend. I'm like,
Red flag.
if you say so.
If you say yeah.
It's just friends for now until somebody crossed the line, and then it's
But that's
awkward.
what I mean. Like I don't. I need to understand the intentions of this other person because a lot of relationships start as friends and then they turn into something. So you could be friends and you can't. Like I said, I could trust my girl, and she'd be like, I'll never cross that line. I'm not even attracted to him. But you don't know what he thinks. You don't know. One day you could be like,
I know, and then your girl is
Oh.
just talking shit about you to him.
Yeah.
exactly.
And then he's like, oh, he's an asshole. He's a
was
piece of
gonna say,
shit.
so as
Oh
soon
yeah, I would never do that.
Yeah, yo, never do that. Okay.
as soon as it becomes like, it depends on the level of friendship, because as soon as they're talking to you about like, oh, I just got into a fight with my man. Oh, let's hang out, let's cheer you up, and they're there for them emotionally, bro.
Red flag.
You never know what it turns into.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, but that's a problem. That's a problem. So, I want to go into another little topic about men and girls and stuff. Do you feel like you have to post your man or your girl on social media? Why, Josh? Are you okay? Wow, he's definitely going through it right now. We definitely just saw he's going through that right now.
I'm good.
Go ahead, go ahead, Nicole.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Do you think you have to post
Oh, your man on social media?
or you? Yeah.
I think yes. At some point you do, right? Like I think that it's, but
What's he? Yo, he's funny.
Okay, like-
he's funny.
I
Hot in
think
here. Hold on.
I think yes. Because it's what like it's so sad to say this, but like this is the reality we live in. Like it's what makes it official. Right? Like when you post your significant other, it's what like this is my person, this is who I'm in a relationship with. Now do I like I wouldn't say like I post my boyfriend on my like business page, right?
No,
like
absolutely not.
sometimes he'll pop into my if I'm doing his eyebrows or if he's
yeah.
coming here, whatever I do. That's no, but like on my personal Instagram, it's like if a new guy or someone new were to stumble across my page, they would know I was in a relationship. So that's how I look at it.
So let's get deep. Like, okay, let's talk about Instagram, right? So like, there's posts
And their stories.
and there's stories.
Yeah.
There's
So-
24-hour views or there's forever views.
Exactly. Does it need to be a post?
Personally, in my relationship, I do not care.
Okay.
But I've also I've been with my boyfriend for many years, so it's like people know. Like it's so I don't care. I'm not like that person. Like I need to be on your page. In the beginning, like would I like a post? Yeah.
In the beginning.
Like
You
it makes
might
you feel
question it,
special.
So
you
it's,
know.
no. In
Of
the beginning, I
course.
think
Yeah.
because it's like you've been single your whole,
whatever. Yeah.
and you had
like-
to make it official.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
But what happens? Do you agree with like going back to your Instagram and then deleting that picture? Like like oh I don't like that picture, let me delete it, but they never post your significant other ever again.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's a red flag, right? It's like
Yeah, that's weird. Like I don't like that. To me, like people that like archive their pictures. It's like what? Like, why? Maybe people like that
No,
whole
clean
like
it- clean it up.
aesthetic, the aesthetic
Yeah,
of their
yeah, yeah. No,
Instagram.
it
they
all
wanna do
depends.
that, cool,
Absolutely.
whatever. But like, damn, like you can put your girlfriend into the aesthetic.
so I have a question. So now that you're a girl, so if I have a girl, and the girl has a picture with me, and then deletes it, or archive it, whatever, that's weird.
If you did that, or if your girlfriend did that.
Either or.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wait, is there a difference?
Like,
No.
no, there's
If a
not.
guy versus a girl does?
There's not. I guess I shouldn't.
Oh,
I don't know. Like, I just feel like.
She gave me that. Oh, maybe there is a difference.
I think that sometimes, just talking from my perspective, like you said earlier, like maybe I don't like this picture anymore. I think it's.
But what if you like archive it because you're upset that your boyfriend's not
see, like-
posting you?
Oh well, no, like that's.
That's what is it?
I would-
That's retaliation or like
Yeah, like that's like petty.
pet's petty. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
little
petty.
kid shit,
I
right?
wouldn't do that. Like that, I would never do. Like, I'm just not that. Like for me, like I don't take Instagram to that level. Like
That's
Instagram
another
is just
thing.
That's
me,
what
like,
I'm-
It should
I just
never-
like
if
share my
Instagram
life. I'm
means
sharing
that
happy
much-
I'm happy
moments in
she
my
said
life.
that. I'm really happy she said that
Absolutely.
because to me that's not even a topic.
Like if you
No.
go on like
I don't even care what you do with your
no,
Instagram.
like if you go on my business Instagram or like my brows, like it's like there's an aesthetic, there's like the
Absolutely.
things. But on my like personal page, like I just post happy moments,
Whatever,
you know. Like I
absolutely.
just post
Absolutely.
things that I want to like remember, or I want to share with the world. Like that's just how I look. I think that like society nowadays like makes Instagram such a big deal. Like it's
such a big
So
deal.
you know what's the opposite side of it? There's some people that don't like to do it because they don't want people knowing their business. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to know who my girl is or who my man
absolutely.
is. And you have people. There's sad, but there's people out there who are like, as soon as you post your man, and God forbid
People try to sabotage
you tag
it.
him, they're trying to sabotage
Yeah.
it. Unnecessary drama. So there's 100% good reasons why people don't do it.
Oh, yeah.
And it might not. I'm not trying to, because a lot of people might be on the opposite end, like, yo, why don't you post me? I feel like you're trying to hide me.
Yeah.
We got to get away from that.
That's like-
stigma.
We do
That's
need to
not
get- I don't
even like
trying
this
to hide
conversation.
We do need to
you.
get I can see both sides, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
any person can. But we do need to get away from that because, like, some people just really want to keep their relationship private.
Absolutely.
Like, from personal experience, when I started dating my boyfriend, like, there was a while we didn't post each other because we were just enjoying each other without the
Absolutely,
BS,
absolutely.
without people having their opinions or.
Oh, you're
you know,
dating so-and-so?
Oh, yeah,
I
like,
heard this
yes,
about that, but, like,
exactly. And
I
it's
don't
like,
need that.
Right, you don't need that. Right. And it's like, because you're just trying to enjoy the
I
moment.
hate people like that. Like, why even gives you energy to even like?
Like, what makes you even it
Oh.
gives you the right,
Oh,
to like,
yeah, like,
Oh, you're
shut
dating that
up.
person that did this.
And they're not even your
3 years
friend.
ago.
They
I
barely
don't
know
care.
you. They barely know
Yeah.
you. Like they
But
know
that's-
you, but they don't know you.
The
Know you.
thing about the town that we did you grow up in Danbury?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep.
growing up in Danbury, because it is such a small town, everyone knows everyone, right?
Everybody knows
And-
or have heard of someone.
yes,
whatever,
exactly.
absolutely.
So it's like that's the problem. Like, it can be a little toxic.
Deacon
This town
knows.
can be
Yeah, I was
toxic.
gonna say.
Deacon knows
Because you never know the truth.
because
Yes.
they be
Yeah.
exaggerating everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm
She
sure.
talked to somebody by text. Oh, she's, you
Right. Yeah, and that's
know, she no good.
I think that like a lot of like the issue sometimes in this town when it comes to like dating in this town is like, well, so and so dated this person 3 years ago. Like, okay, like, and now I'm dating this person, or now this person's interested. It's like
You have
we
to be
gotta
strong
get
for that.
we gotta get away from that because at the end of the day, like Danbury can be big, but it is still small town vibes.
100%.
Like you're, so
Absolutely,
it's like
absolutely.
get over it, like move on,
I
get
don't need
past
that
it. Like no
drama. I
one
don't
cares.
need-
It's not that
nah.
deep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
But
So
like you said too, like, you could try to, have a page and you're into fashion, business, whatever it is, and like you might have this aesthetic and like, you know your followers, you know what people like or what they like and stuff like that. So you do it. You're doing it like if you're into like business or fashion, people are coming to your page for something. So
Yeah.
why would you put that up there? And I get that. Like I said, people have to get away from like no one's. I mean, don't get me wrong. There might be someone you might be with someone that's trying to hide you, but a lot of cases get away from that bad
Yeah.
stigma. Like it's not always about trying to hide you. Nothing like that. It's just whether it doesn't suit their page, they don't want people in their business. There's other reasons, and it's not always like I'm trying to hide you. I'm doing you dirty. Like no, it's not always about that.
to me, it's like honestly, like I asked that question because we're in a podcast, but to me, I really don't care.
Yeah.
I really
Absolutely.
could care less
You know what's funny? I
about
used
what
to
you do
care.
with your Instagram.
I used to care.
I used to be
Yeah.
like, why aren't you posting?
Yeah, I
me?
used to care.
Why not this?
I
Are you
But I
hiding
think
that
it? And
also-
I've learned not to care.
Yeah, I think
never-
Josh
never
would
been that
like
guy.
that. It just comes with age.
It comes with age.
Yeah, like I
absolutely.
just think that like I was like that. Like oh my god, absolutely. Like I would be like, why are you
Post
like,
me,
yeah,
post me.
like I would get like, I would be like, why aren't you posting? Like, are you embarrassed? Are you like trying to hide me?
I
Are
think
you doing
that's
dirty?
I feel like that's okay for a girl,
Yeah.
But for a guy, like I never been that guy. Like
Why aren't you posting me?
I don't care.
You're just different then.
No,
'Cause
I
that really
am.
like that doesn't bother you at like if you started dating a girl and she never posted
You know what's funny?
That wouldn't
I-
bother you
no.
like even in the slightest.
Nicole, we've established this. She's not human.
You're not-
She's an
Okay.
alien, so,
Nah,
yeah,
to
we're
me,
past
It does not bother you at all.
it doesn't.
Like
But you-
so you look at like social media isn't gonna show you the love that the person has for you like
100%.
like, so
I'm with
you're-
them every day.
Yeah, so okay, so and that's cool.
I get that. You know what's crazy
Yeah.
though? It's funny. You said you don't care, and we look at it like girls versus guys. I'm willing to bet, surprisingly, and maybe people could comment to us. I bet you there are more often guys would care more.
Nah.
100%. You know why?
Hell no.
You know
You're
why?
gonna post this on our podcast
You know what?
and we can vote.
You know why? You know why I think guys probably care more that their girl isn't posting them? Look at a girl's comments, a single girl, or even a girl in a relationship. Guess who's there? Guess, because guys are dogs and stupid. 100%. Guess what? You post a picture, she posts a picture. There'll be more guys, hard eyes, fire, you're so sexy, you're so hot, than there are girls posting on yours, reaching out. Because guys, they don't care what the public sees and what people think of them. They're going to shoot their shot publicly in the DMs, all that stuff. 100%.
I agree with him 100%. But then it goes back to what we were saying before. My trust is all on her.
Of course, yeah.
But
They're gonna guys. You said you know how guys think, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys are gonna get DMs, dating or single or dating. They're going in DMs.
Yep.
There's those type of guys.
Yep.
So to me, it's all about her. It's all about her. It's about her. Like, why do I have to be so worried about? I mean, it all depends
But
too. If you're
I feel
like an Instagram freak, that's different. Like like you're posting every day.
Yeah.
But a person that never posts, like, why would I be worried?
No.
That's different. So
absolutely.
let's bring that back. I've never been in a situation of dating somebody that's Instagram freak, like on
Absolutely.
Instagram all the
Every
time.
day posting
I don't
something. I
have
get
that.
that.
I
I
don't
get
have
that.
that. So maybe that's why I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't, because I never been through that situation. Because it's different when you date somebody that's always on Instagram. Always on Instagram. It's
Yeah.
like,
But
so like if you were dating someone that was like constantly on Instagram and they didn't post you, then you would be like, all right, that's a problem.
yeah, it might be kind of weird.
'Cause you know
Yeah,
what?
because
I
like
bet-
they involve
like-
so much of their life on Instagram.
But being on, that's what I'm saying. Being on Instagram or posting on
Okay.
Instagram is two different
Po-
things.
yeah, that's
Because
true.
everybody's
That's
always on
true.
Instagram.
everyone's on Instagram.
Yeah.
But like posting,
yes.
but if you never
in other
post,
words, if you're very public about your life, then and if you're constantly posting and you're very public with your life, I'm your man. I'm
That's-
your girl.
that's-
I'm
I
part
agree.
of your life. I should be. If you're posting your life, why not post this part of your life?
Right.
that part I
100%
agree. That's why
Agree.
I should have said in the beginning. It's different if you're not a poster. Like if you're not posting, yeah, I don't think I never think about it because you don't even post.
Absolutely. So now, question. So say your girl was like that and she posts a lot, whatever. Would you feel like, hey, why aren't you posting me? I want you to post me. Do you feel like if they were posting you, that would deter people from hitting on her and sliding in those DMs if they see someone's there? Because don't get me wrong, there's some, like you said, there's guys that, relationship or not, they're still in them DMs. But I think there's certain guys that like, she's in a relationship.
I'm gonna say like when Nicole said, I feel like I don't need to be posted because we'll come from. I don't feel like I don't need to be posted. You're gonna know that's my girl. Like people are gonna know that's my girl because like they're gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
And to say what
Without
you just said
posting
too,
Yeah.
there is certain men that they don't care.
Oh, absolutely not.
If you're in a
Absolutely
relationship, if you post your boyfriend every single day,
And I'm
they'll
sorry, that's
still be on-
super corny by the way, guys.
Yeah, it
that's
is
very
super corny.
that's corny as shit.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want that. Even though like I'm the type of person like if the girl falls like oh it's her problem because guys, you know I'm a guy so I'm sorry like I think that way. But that's corny. Like that's really is corny. That's disrespectful to a whole different level to that guy and even to the girl.
I do think though that most women that are in a relationship and they're in a committed relationship, if a guy does DM them where you know they have posted them, like it's very well known that they're in a relationship, like women will look at that message or be like, oh my god, this guy is so whack. They'll like
Super.
screenshot it and like send it to their friends, like look like
Oh, that's
like get
not-
the hint,
I
like you know.
I got one.
I like what she's.
I like where you're going with this. So,
I have a good question. I hope it's the
okay,
same.
so I think we kind of established what we think, but what do you think, Jeff? A guy DMs your girl. I don't know your opinion too, but a guy DMs your girl, and it could be a story she posted or a picture she's posting. He DMs hard eyes or something. You're so beautiful. You okay with your girl responding?
Responding? Nah. Nah.
Like that,
He's
and I mean like.
quick.
Nah.
Thank you.
Nothing.
Like the message.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I agree. 100%.
No like. No thank you.
Nothing.
That's.
Just like left them on scene.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
it.
100%.
That's it.
I agree.
I've in situations where that
If it's a
happened to me-
congratulations or something like that, you could like it.
Different,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Respectful
Nah,
stuff.
but
Yeah,
like,
versus-
oh,
yeah.
hard eyes, you're sexy, like it's a selfie,
Yeah.
something, you're so hot.
I've been in a situation like that and like literally I'll screenshot it and send it to my boyfriend and we just like laugh about it.
I'm gonna tell you.
You know, because it's just like
Absolutely.
really like
Absolutely.
what were you expecting out of this? Like, were you really expecting me to engage?
Like, oh, thank you.
So
Yeah, like
How are you today?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say like,
like-
oh my god. So please, I mean girls that are watching this, for a person like me, if I heart eyes something that I'm not gonna do if you're dating somebody and you like it, the way I think is like you're engaging me, like you liking my thing. It's not that I could get you.
it's like an instant reply.
And it's a reply like
Yeah.
whenever I see you, now I know I could. It's
This
before.
falls back on what I said about.
So listen,
Oh my
if you
God.
like me, if you like it,
yeah,
I feel like I could say hi to you when I see you.
Absolutely, it's the ticket.
But if you leave me on red, I'm gonna act like I don't even know you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're embarrassed.
You're embarrassed.
It's,
Yeah.
as a guy, and I'm not speaking for all guys, but you have to understand, like you said, if I liked your pictures and then, or I said, whatever, and you don't even have to comment back, but you like my reply or whatever it is, to me it's like, okay, the door's open.
You're gonna shoot your shot.
I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys think like that, and you have to understand that. And so it goes back to what I think we talked about buying a girl a drink at the bar.
Yeah.
You take that drink, the guy's like, okay, like, so. Oh my god.
So no. I wanted to ask her a question but she kind of answered because she already said she done it.
Yeah.
But if somebody does heart eye or anything swipe up, do you show your boyfriend or do you show your friends only?
Oh no, I show like friends and boyfriend. Like I will literally like first it's my boyfriend. I'm like, and I literally just like screenshot it, send him. I'll be like,
LOL.
LOL or like WTF or like question marks, and then usually we'll just like laugh it off or but if it's like something like I guess it doesn't happen. It doesn't really happen to me often anymore. I mean, I've been with Isaac for 8 years, so it's
Okay.
like it's like at this point we're like married. Like no, it doesn't. But if it happens to like one of my girlfriends, like she'll screenshot it to me and she'll be like, we just laugh about it. Like you're corny.
Absolutely.
Like
So
it's
that's definitely corny.
yeah, and I think that like
Being corny
and I
sucks.
wish that guys, I wish that more guys knew that. That's how like we
Absolutely.
look at.
No,
like,
but there's
after-
guys that don't care.
Oh yeah.
Like,
No, they don't
this
care.
is,
They
you know,
don't
there's guys that be like, out of 10 girls, if I hit up 10, at least 2 is gonna fall. That's all they care about. They don't care about those other 8 looking at them corny.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But that goes back. I'm sorry to say it, but this goes back to being me as a businessman. It's like I care about those 8 girls thinking I'm corny because like I need people to be successful.
Well, you want your image.
My image. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But no, there's guys that don't care. Like
like you
they're
said.
they're
Yeah.
regular people that are just trying to get it, and if they don't get it, they're okay with it.
Listen,
okay,
fellas.
whatever.
And then
Listen.
it's like the guys that will be like if for example if a guy was like comments and or messages you like you're sexy and you're like I have a boyfriend, they're like you can't have friends. It's like you are so
You are corny, my guy, for sure.
Like but that's what they try to like
tell
kind
you.
of defend themselves
Look,
that way.
It is 2022, guys.
Instead of apologizing.
Listen,
Right.
absolutely. If it is 2022, and if you do not realize that you are in a group chat with girls, you look corny as fuck. Sorry.
Yes.
And you're in a group chat being made fun of and the laughing stock. And not only that, those dudes that don't even care, you go send it to your group chat like, girl, this guy was in my DMs last week.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's the worst. Oh my God,
Yes.
please.
Corny.
That's
Yes.
why you gotta, as a guy, that's why, I mean, me, as a guy, you gotta be selective. You really do. You gotta, as hard as the girl tries to play, you also gotta, not like hard to get, but like, be selective. Like, you don't wanna be in every girl's
Or just
DMs.
like read the signs.
Yeah.
Like if
Absolutely.
after like the 5th time of you messaging a girl, not even the 5th, after the 2nd time, just let it go.
Absolutely.
But
Like
let's-
she's just not interested.
Let's switch, let's flip it, because sometimes it's not the guy being corny, because sometimes, talking back to the Instagram, the girls are asking for it.
There are girls that know what they're doing. They're
Having a man, you
flirting,
could tell on their IG that
absolutely.
they're asking for those little hearts and those
Absolutely,
shits because the way they're posting or the things that they're saying.
One
There's
thing
girls that what's the word? They live off that they want that attention. They need that. They want guys hard in their eyes in the DMs.
I don't like those girls.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with you guys.
You don't think
With
there's
what?
girls like that? Or?
I do think that there is some girls.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, so not all of them. We're
But
saying
for me, like I look at it like, and this is just me talking about myself. Like I post things for like honestly, like this might sound crazy and people might disagree, but I post them for other women. Like I would rather a woman be like, "You look sexy," than a man say that to me. Because then at least I know I look good.
could see that.
Oh no.
Because
but-
I feel so for me, like yes, there is girls that definitely like insecurities. They want to they need they post pictures for like those interactions with other men. But I also feel like it's not just men, it's also women. Like
Absolutely.
they just want
100%.
that
I
like
agree.
they want that instant gratification that they look good.
But
And-
it depends. You're right. But I don't even know you, but I could just imagine the things you post. It's like, yeah, you probably look really good and stuff, probably attract guys. But that's not your purpose. But there's certain things that girls post that is to attract guys.
Yeah, and
Certain
vice
girls.
versa. And there's
Certain girls, not
certain
talking about
things
every
that
girl.
men post to attract women.
100%. Goes both ways.
You have to agree with that.
Come on. It's
Come
no,
on,
no,
like
no,
you
no,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
agree. There is a lot.
I mean,
I
what can
think that
what can a guy really like? Someone like a picture.
money, cars.
Oh.
Jeff, come on.
There are so many
What's
things.
in right now? Hoochie Daddy shorts, man. Come on, them 5-inch seams.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
there's just so many
man.
things
That's
that
too.
like.
That's wow. That's how you know I'm innocent because I really don't post for like. I just like to look good and that's it. Like
No, you get to a
I
point.
think that like let's just all agree that like
if you're posting money, you're corny. I'm sorry.
but there is people like that like that's what they want. They want that like they want that interaction. They want people to be like, oh, like where are you taking me out? You know, like whatever engagement they get off of that post.
That's like
They're
high
posting
school
it
though.
for a reason. Like you know, it could be, but that's how people live their life. Like
That's
that, and
crazy.
you might not view it that way, and like you might not view it that way,
But
and you
everybody's
might just
different.
post something like your outfit and innocently be like, "Oh, I'm just posting my outfit," but somewhere someone's gonna be like, "Oh no, he's posting that for attention. Oh, she's posting that for attention." Like,
Yeah, definitely. That's okay.
you know,
Whatever.
Right, it is what it is. But yeah, like I could agree that like you know some women, but also some men post things to get those hard eyes, to get the oh you look good, to get
Yeah,
those
for sure, for sure, for
DMs,
sure,
you
for
know?
sure, for
Like,
sure. I
I
agree.
don't think it's just women. I think it's
No,
also
no,
No,
yeah.
I
Goes both ways,
I
for
agree
sure.
100%. I agree. I agree with her. I was just thinking like you know because it's like I post myself on my story all the time like, and it's just I just.
You're feeling yourself. You're
Yeah,
like,
I
oh,
feel
let me
myself.
post
Yeah, I like my
yeah.
outfit. Let me.
I'll be
Before I started
honest,
this podcast, I took a picture in this mirror. I said, "Oh, let me post a story."
I
Yeah.
post things and I get more guys sometimes that be like, yo, dope shoes, dope fit, dope outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that
Like,
type of nigga too. Like,
and
You're
I,
not like
I
for
do it
you.
too,
For you,
absolutely.
like you're not interested in like the girls. Like you're
It's-
interested
I'm
in like
fashion.
The
I like
fashion,
fashion.
yeah, like
I like to
you
think
want-
I'm fashionable,
yeah.
so I'm posting
And
So that's
my
a compliment
kicks, my
if a
outfit.
guy does
And that's the-
message you.
that's what-
yeah.
that's what
Girl
I
or
feel.
guy, it's a compliment on my fit.
Right.
I'm not taking it any other way.
Yes.
that's the same thing with me. Like, I want to make sure, like, you know, like I got swag. Like, I like posting myself. Like, oh, I think I like this outfit. I need to take a picture.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, it's like you need that like positive reinforcement that like yeah I know I look good, but like you know like let's see if other people think I
Yeah,
look
let them
good.
know that, like, yeah, like-
and it's a confidence booster. Like no, like
Absolutely,
anyone likes
100%.
that. Like anyone's gonna like
100%.
you know so.
But like,
sure.
I'm going back. I was gonna say because once again that I'm different. Like, you know how you said that you would screenshot and send it to your man, and you said that you would like. I was gonna ask you that actually. She already answered.
What?
Would you like that your girl would show you if a guy like hard-eyed it or something, or just like swiped up on her? Would you like that she show you that? Or like, sort of, like
I wouldn't mind it. I would like it. I think me.
that you would.
I wouldn't mind it. I think me, if I gotta think about it, if it was someone there was a history with, definitely I want it. But if it's some random stranger, I'm like,
Okay, so
because it goes back to what we said. What you don't know, what doesn't
It's
hurt
almost
you.
like a ha ha.
No,
It's
no,
like
no, no.
whatever,
yeah.
That's why, because
Yeah.
I swear, like, I don't want to know. Why would I want to know? Like, what are you gonna do about it?
True.
There's nothing. Yeah.
So,
I would
so,
like to. I would like to
could.
make sure you're not responding
but
and interacting.
but you don't know that. Like,
True.
that's what I'm trying to say. Why know? Why know that guy hard-eyed it or swiped up? As a man, you want to know that she's not engaging it. But why even know that like
He did
he
it.
did that? What are you gonna do about it? So that when you go out and you see this guy, it's like you
That's when-
can't
that's
even
when
you
say-
can't even say hi to this person because it's like, yo, you disrespecting me, but you're not gonna say nothing to him because you're not that type of guy. Neither am I. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not yo, well, that's not we don't do that. So I'd rather not know. I'd rather be that person that, you know, like hopefully my person's not replying.
Yeah.
But I'd rather not know at all because at the end of the day, I want to be, like you said, like my image. I want to be able to say hi to you. I want to be able to say how you doing, everything's good. Like, because if I know, I'm it's gonna be hard for me to even
Absolutely,
like
no, I get that.
to even
And
interact with
if
you.
your like girlfriend did not interact, like
Why no?
why not? Like there's
Yeah,
really
yeah, I
no
get
reason
that.
for
I
that.
get
I'm okay with my
Yeah.
if my person would like talk to their girls about it. But I don't need to know.
Yeah.
I don't need that in my head. I don't want to have that in my head. Like, oh, like I'm so crazy that I'd be like, yo, if she showed me that, what is she not showing me? Because like she never shows me things out of nowhere. She showed me that.
Why out of
Like
nowhere,
you,
yeah.
come on, why would you show
Yeah.
me that out of nowhere? So don't ever show me anything, because it's happened before. When I started a relationship, one time they showed me something, and I literally told her, "Listen, I'm so great attentions,
Thank you. Yeah.
thank you, but don't ever show me
Nonsense.
nonsense. To
Yeah.
me, that
I
don't
get
bother
that, I
me.
get that,
Yeah.
I get
Like
that.
it only, unless it's like this guy's harassing you, like
Yeah.
now
Yeah,
there's a
yeah,
problem.
Continuing,
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
No, and it should never get to that level, because if it gets to that level, you should block or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Absolutely, absolutely.
But I'd rather not know, because I don't like having things in my head, like, you know?
I feel
Yeah.
that. I feel that.
Because then I'm going to look at that person different, and you never know, like, I'm
Yeah, like you said, the last thing you want is to be out and now you gotta act funny or fake
yeah, like,
some
what?
type of
They didn't ask you, like,
way.
yo,
It
what
ruins your
happened?
night,
Because it's
kills
like
the vibe,
in that
absolutely.
situation, it's like you know the situation, but that guy might not know that you know.
Exactly.
So now you're acting weird, and he's like, "Why is he acting weird?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like,
Oh, he's going to know. If you're acting weird, he's the one that DM'd. He's going to know, like,
so you just rather.
I'd rather not know. So
I'd rather not
so
be put in that
so
situation,
it's
yes.
you know why? Because I'd rather leave it in that guy's head that he's like, does he know? Because I don't.
Mind games.
His own mind games. Because
Yeah.
I'm so
No,
innocent that I don't know what the hell's going on.
You're chilling.
I'm chilling,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Is he looking at me weird? Is he this?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Bro, I don't know
Does he
what.
know?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell he's talking
But
about."
that's also super whack if like a guy does that and then like is like, you know, acting like it never happened.
I mean, I don't know, but I'm sure that happens all
sure
the
it
time.
does. I'm sure it
All the
does.
time. And so please don't show me nothing in your phone.
Yeah, like you stand by that, like, you know, what you don't like,
No,
what
yeah,
don't
what
know
you
won't
don't.
hurt you.
That's
Exactly.
me.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
100%. Like I would never like even go through the phone. Like I
I
don't
get what
like
you're
that
saying, 'cause
stuff.
you're
Like
like-
why would I want that stress?
What you don't know doesn't hurt you, and as soon as you know just a little bit, now you're like, well, what don't I know? What haven't you
Right.
shown me?
And if I
What's-
don't have that trust, I wouldn't be dating that
No, I
person
get
in
that.
general. Like I don't have time to be like so like I don't like that. Like I've seen
Yeah.
people have that relationship. It's like they don't even trust the other person. It's like that's really toxic. Like you're wasting your time, your energy and your time on not trusting instead of building and being happy.
Yeah.
You know?
you're always fixing rather than building.
Yeah. Or also,
At that point.
always second guessing if you can trust the person or
Absolutely.
like what's
Oh my
happening
God, that's
when you're
the
not
worst.
around.
I
Yeah.
get I get that.
You can't even enjoy yourself
Yeah.
because you're thinking about what she's doing or what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
super
yeah.
whack.
Yeah, it is super whack.
So
Yeah.
Well, let us know in the comments in the video what you guys think. You know, we're cutting up on time, but just want to say thank you, Nicole, for having us here, being on the podcast.
it was amazing.
Amazing
really
experience.
Thank
was.
you guys for having me.
Yes.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes. It was great to meet you too.
Yeah, so God bless your business and
Thank
wish you nothing but the
you.
best for your future, whatever's holding you. And you're a great person, and hope that everybody's watching this will get motivated from her, from Nicole. She motivated me. I'm a motivated person. I got even more motivated. It's like I'm about to go home, and be like, yo, like this girl's mad official. I really fuck with her, to say, and yeah, man,
Yeah, I appreciate
Absolutely.
it. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
you already know.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.